Hi everyone, it's me. I wanted to say that my video today is about race and how we can make love and not war. And I've discussed this before, and growing up when I was a child, very young, I didn't hear any derogatory comments about people of different ethnic groups. So I was very fortunate that despite the fact after I was raised and became an adult, I did hear those terms used in different contexts by different individuals in my own family. I was not exposed to that as a child. So, anyhow, I remember in grade school, and I probably discussed this before. In grade school, I remember I had to have been 7th or 8th grade, and I was raised in a white, Catholic school. It was in a white neighborhood. I was just surrounded by just Caucasian, kids, and the first African American student came to our school, and we became fast friends. And it's because there's something about her spirit, her smile, her energy, her openness. There's something about her that I was drawn to her. And we became fast friends, and we would laugh and talk, and something about us when we were together, we would just laugh and have so much fun. And it's just a look we gave one another, and we had this, I don't know, it's kind of like this, I can't really explain it, but I've noticed since then, and high school I had friends of color, all different colors, and military I had friends of color, and I just noticed when it came to my friends of color, African American friends or whatever the case, there was always this spirit, this light, this laughter, we joked around, and there was no hesitation when it came to compassion, empathy, embracing one another. I just was so very fortunate to have been given the opportunity to have had friends of many different skin tones. And I just remember when I was with my friends of color and we were walking around, and I'd run into other people, I'd say, oh, this is my friend so-and-so, and this is I never introduce my friends as, oh, this is my black friend so-and-so, and this is my white friend so-and-so. It was always, this is my friend. And I think what it comes down to is when you have someone who's not a racist, they don't notice the external. They notice the internal. And when you have someone who's a racist, the first thing they'll say is that black man or that white man or whatever. They'll always label that person by their skin tone in order to not only try to make a point, but get someone on their side to say, oh yeah, that white guy, that black guy, etc., to try to prove their point and try to dispel and negate that other person. And that's how you can tell. Why is it on the news they have, oh, the black guy, the African American guy, the Caucasian guy, the Hispanic guy? What about just it being just a guy? Because across the board, we have disparities, and we have crimes, and we have different activities, and all across the board throughout different races. So why is it always a skin color? So anyhow, my point is what I noticed about people who are racist is rarely do they have a friend who is of a different ethnic group. They've never been exposed to. They've chosen to stay in their home. They've chosen to stay in their own world, community, bubble. And they'll make every excuse in the world as to why they haven't gotten out of their bubble and haven't gotten out of their comfort zone to be a part of other communities or be a part of other races. There's many different opportunities we have to expose ourselves, which is volunteering, mostly volunteering, but going to maybe a different church, getting involved and bettering other people's situations. There's many different opportunities that we have in this world, but mostly I think what is most important is because I was given the opportunity to be free and clear from racism growing up, and I was in various educational situations where I did finally get exposed to people of color. I think the one great thing schools can do to help build the bridge and build the gap is to take children from maybe a white school and take them into a school of color, and take children who are African American who have not been exposed to white people or Hispanic or Asian people, and integrate them. Instead of going on a field trip to the museum, take them on a field trip where they can clean up a community, where they can work together, where they can make friends and be exposed to and get the myths dispelled, and get the fears dispelled, and get the get everything dispelled regarding what they may have been fed from birth on. And so all I want people to know is that I have been very fortunate to have been exposed to and to have had friends of many different races, ethnic groups, etc., skin tones, and I'm so glad I have. I can't tell you how many friends I have of all different shades who I laugh with, cry with, care about. They care about me. They've been there for me going into the hospital for a procedure, and I have friends that have taken care of me, that I give my house keys to, that I would give my vehicles to. I can't believe how very fortunate I am. So I say this is a video about race. Let's make love and not war. Let's build bridges. Let's take it upon ourselves to look in the mirror and say, what can I do to give someone a different perception about white people, black people, Hispanic people, Asian people, whatever the case may be. Let's try to do it, because I think for me, when it comes to human beings, we are a buffet. We're all different shapes, all different sizes, all different colors. And unless you go to a buffet, a human buffet, and sample everyone, you will never know what it's like to really live in this world and experience a fullness, and experience an acceptance, and most of all, experience the love that many other people can give to you in this world. So that's all I wanted to say. And I hope everyone is having a great day. So regarding race, let's make love and not more. Let's just stop putting a wall up between each other, and tear that wall down, and just start embracing what we can while we can. So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. And I hope everyone is having a good day. Bye-bye.